Hello there, Pisces, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. Today, I'm doing your weekly tarot. This is good for January 24th to the 30th. So we'll take a look at your overall energies with the oracle cards, and then we'll move to the tarot for more details. And if you're enjoying the content that I create or resonating with the message, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider like, commenting, or subscribing. Okay, so let's get into your animal spirit. You have the giraffe spirit. See the big picture. I love the giraffe spirit. It's one of my favorites. It's about, getting that big picture about how different events in your life have led to other events. It's kind of like almost like a jigsaw puzzle, right? You're starting to see how the silver linings of a situation that was, not very pleasant, have played such a big part in your life. Understanding that even when a tower moment occurs and something, that you really thought you wanted or you loved is taken away, it's like replaced with something that's even better. It's, kind of about gaining faith that the universe is on your side. I love this. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Victim mentality, very interesting. Cancer had this energy also. So let's see what's on the bottom. A consciousness of lack. So let's see what animal spirit you have here. Love is all around. So Pisces, I feel like you're in this period of time that you may feel, especially with victim mentality and a consciousness of lack. Those, a lot of times are with finances. You may have, lost your job or been displaced for one reason or another. You could have, ended a relationship. Something has come to an end and you are still in that period of doubting, that things are ever going to get better. So like if you lost your job, you're having a hard time finding a new job or finding a new job that will pay as well as your previous job. You haven't gotten through that time period yet in order to see the silver linings of this dark cloud. So let's take a look, because sometimes, we can kind of delay the good things, the blessings from coming in when we stay kind of stuck in this energy, and that's a really difficult energy to move out of. It's difficult. We've all been there, it is difficult. Two of Pentacles, you have the choice. You have the choice. This is the universe saying to you, listen, you have the choice to stay in this energy of, looking at the glass as half empty, or you can look at the glass as half full. You can start looking for the benefits that have come out of this situation. Perhaps you lost your job. Or perhaps, you had a full-time job and now you only have a part-time job. So, there is less money available to you. But at the same time, maybe you have more time to put into a side business that you've always wanted to start. Or maybe you have time to spend with family and friends. You have time to do, to maybe take some online classes or, gather different skills or talents that will help you in the future. It's about taking a look at this situation. Okay, 10 of Cups is on the bottom. I feel as if Ace of Wands, 6 of Wands. There's beautiful energy under here. Pisces, I think it is, for some of you, if this is a love relationship or it is affecting your family, it's going to work out. It's going to work out. You are going to have those blessings. It is about trying to move out of this energy that is really difficult. It is. Yeah, fear is underneath that. It's about trying to gain a different perspective of this. Eight of Swords on the bottom. Pisces, my heart goes out to you. This is a very difficult energy to be dealing with right now. And I feel as if you're being called to really try to see the big picture. Trying to see any of the blessings. Be grateful, you know, if you only have half the money that you had before or something, being grateful for the money that you do have. Realizing that there's always somebody that is worse off than we are. And sometimes, you know, that's really difficult to get, you know, your head wrapped around. Because this is, you know, the other thing I'll have to say is that these are all emotions that you're feeling. These are all emotions. It's about understanding that emotions are only temporary. Pain is only temporary. It isn't, you know, it isn't going to be this way always. So let's see what your obstacle is, the Emperor. You know, this could be somebody, you know, like a boss. It could be a father. It could be, you know, maybe even a spouse. Or it could be you, somebody, because the other thing that's here is hidden motives. It's as if there's somebody, I feel like this victim mentality is coming because I feel somebody has tried to control you or is controlling the situation. You feel in this situation that you don't have any control, like you have had to hand your control over to somebody else. And that's a really difficult situation, you know, especially like if it's a work situation where you feel like, you know, you may be in this sense of lack because somebody else put you in this situation. Like you didn't lose your job because you were not doing a good job. Okay, you lost your job because somebody decided your job was over. You were either fired or laid off or whatever. And it could have been seriously because not just, you know, that there's some hidden motivation. I feel like there may be some hidden motivation of this person that has caused this situation. Underneath that is the Ascended Masters. Underneath that is loss. Yeah. You're really being called to work with your Ascended Masters in order to navigate through this situation. Stuck energy, dark thoughts, Pisces. You know, if you feel like you're going through this by yourself, I really am going to, Nine of Swords, lots. I really am going to encourage you to talk to somebody. This is a very difficult energy for you to be going through by yourself. And whether that's a good friend, a family member, you know, counselor, therapist, this is on your soul path. This is something because we have the sacred temple and underneath that, the honoring path. Wow. It's as if you are going to get through this and it is going to have a happy ending. I feel like that message is really coming out. It's almost as if this is one of those types of situations where you are going to take this situation and actually, benefit from it in a big way. Whether that's financially or, you know, with the honoring path, like you are going to be recognized in a very big way because of what you are going through here. And, Pisces, you are a very spiritual sign. So let's see what we have next. Queen of Cups, love yourself. Make sure you're taking really good care of yourself. Even if you feel like you're kind of on top of your emotions and stuff, this is you, this is your energy. It's stepping into your power. It's taking back your power. I feel like you feel as if you've given up your power. It's about stepping back into your power. That begins by taking care of yourself, loving yourself. This person may have made you feel like you're not worth that much. And it's about stepping back into who you are and who you are becoming. Whatever has happened as is not who you are. Whatever I feel like this person has done is not who you are. This action that was done to you, it does not define you. You get to decide who you are and who you are becoming. And only you. And it's stepping back into that in order, I feel like that is perhaps the way to get out of this stuck energy. This negative energy is to really step into who you are becoming, just focusing on that, staying in alignment with that, loving yourself, taking really good care of yourself as much as you can. It's asking for help. They're telling me to ask others for help, ask your friends for help. If you need to, once again, counseling, therapy, ask for help, ask for guidance, ask your spirit guides, your ascended masters, because you had that here. Ask your deceased loved ones for help in this situation. Prayer. I really feel like you are at a crossroads in a way. You've been trying to juggle. I feel like you may have been trying to juggle a lot, and now it's time where you kind of have to. You're at almost like a crossroads. You have to decide which way you're going to commit. You may feel like you've been playing it safe for a long time in this situation, and now you have to commit. The outcome, the Empress. I love that. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody coming in with an offer. I want you to hold on to that hope that whatever is happening here, lovely energy at the end. Somebody is coming in. Wow. Judgment. We do have the Emperor and the Empress. You may be separated from somebody. There is so much lovely energy underneath here. The Sun, the Judgment card. It's going to be your decision on, what happens here. But somebody is coming in offering a solid offer with the Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning, a solid offer. You're going to have a choice between these two offers. So especially if you feel like this is a job situation, you're going to have two job offers. Both of them really good offers that will grow into something that is abundant. Okay? Don't feel like if you're trying to juggle and you're trying to decide which way to go, there is no wrong decision. Both of these are wonderful paths that will take you where you want to go. It is going to be your call. Wow, really interesting. Now, I do want to, this is our outcome, the Empress, and this is your obstacle, the Emperor. You may feel, I really feel like this is, it could be a love situation. But I also feel like this is kind of a business situation, financial situation. There could be somebody that you feel is blocking you from becoming the Empress, right? It's somebody that is holding up paperwork or, a decision or something like that is preventing, and you're just kind of like, it's like one obstacle after another because we've had so many negative energy cards here, right? And you're kind of like, oh my goodness, like seriously, another one? And yet here you are, stepping into your Empress energy. Really interesting. So let's go ahead and clarify. I want to give you a little, I'll have to say the cards at the end of this reading are very good. Like there is hope, you know, I feel like there is a ray of sunshine after this very dark tunnel that you're going through. Very interesting. 5 of Cups. On the bottom, King of Pentacles, King of Cups. You may be choosing King of Swords. Wow. You may be having to choose. I really feel like you're having to choose something. With all those kings, and then we had the Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. Pentacle being offered. You're holding back for some reason. You're holding back from taking action for some reason. You know, we have that hidden motives, as if, do you have the hidden motives? Do you have the hidden motives, or are you afraid there's hidden motives by somebody else? There's an offer. Here's that Ace of Pentacles. Some offer is coming in. You're holding back from taking action. You know, it's a decision you need to make. The other thing I'm going to point out is that if you look in her skirt, there are children there, like in her skirt. You know, part of, you may have hidden motives, especially if this has something to do, you know, with a love connection where you have children with this person, so somebody you're married to, and you feel like this person is holding up, like you are wanting out of this relationship, or they want out of the relationship, but they're holding up like the divorce or the separation or something, and you're like I feel like you may be trying to play the game a little bit here, and I don't mean that in a negative way on your part. I think what you're trying to do is protect yourself. I think you have hidden motives, and for some of you it could be about your family, your children. You're trying to protect your family, perhaps you know, financially. For some, you know, if this is like a divorce settlement, you're trying to make sure that you're getting the proper child support or something like that. I feel like you're holding back. You're not showing your hand. It's kind of like I'm getting the sense of a poker game. You know, you're kind of like keeping your cards on your chest. You're holding back information a little bit. But you're already, here we have the Ace of Pentacles, which was on the bottom for the end. You're getting some type of offer. And then this just dropped out, the Star. That there is a healing that can be done here. Really interesting. You know, okay, let's go ahead. I'm wondering if a lot of this negative energy is not necessarily your energy, but somebody else that you're dealing with. So let's see what we have here. Oh my gosh. The World. You're stepping, you want to go in a new direction. I feel like you want your independence. You're trying to get away. You know, the Magician to me a lot of times is, you know, you could be trying to manifest a new beginning. You know, the World card is a very, you know, powerful card. Endings and new beginnings. You could be trying to manifest this in some way. But look at this Emperor. You know, this is what you are resisting. This is your obstacle. This Emperor, whoever this is, I'm not sure that's your energy. I really feel like this is somebody else. They want to work this out. Look at all that love. Knight of Cups, King of Cups. And you are sitting here in your Queen of Cups energy. This person, I feel, is blocking you from entering this new world, whatever that is. And maybe you're in a committed relationship with this person and you want to take a job that really is something that you really want. You know, and they're blocking, like maybe you have to move, and that means the whole family would have to move, or something like that. There's definitely this Emperor is the block, is the obstacle that I feel like that you're trying to get around for some reason. Yeah. And then look, those same 3 cards just popped out. They were on the bottom and now they come out. Your advice is to love yourself, is to go in the direction of manifesting your dreams, stepping into this new world. This is independence and freedom, working on your career. I feel like, Pisces, you're wanting to make a move, and you could be wanting to make a move because this situation, this relationship that you're in, has a lot of negative energy in it, because there was a lot of negative energy that came out. It could be that it's this person has the negative energy, the victim mentality. Remember, I mean, this is a lot. I feel like you feel as if this relationship is stuck. But here's all of this energy. I really don't feel like this is necessarily your energy. It could be. This person could make you feel this way. Or this person is feeling this way. This person is concerned if you leave, if you take this new job. Like, maybe you're not really trying to leave them, but you want to take this new job. You want to take action. I feel like you want to take action on this offer that's coming in. You may be holding back a little bit, just kind of being a little shy of it because you know that this is a big change. There's somebody here that has a lot of negative thoughts about this situation. And I feel as if, I really do feel as if this is a long-term committed relationship, marriage, or somebody you thought you were going to marry. Because we have the King and Queen of Cups, we have the Emperor and the Empress, and you're not together, okay, in a way, in that you're in different parts of the reading. So I feel like either you are thinking of separating from this person, or there's thoughts of that, or you have separated from this person. You, I feel, are trying to move on, and I feel like this other person is really trying to hold you back. They could almost, I got the word blackmail. I don't think it's really blackmail, but it might be. But there's somehow, especially if you had children with this person, they're kind of using the children in this situation as, like, well, if you take that job or something, kind of like you won't see the children, or, or I don't know, kind of like, that stuff in a divorce, kind of like using the children as pawns for settlement purposes. So let's see what we have here. Yeah. You want to move on. You really do. You're trying to get, you're trying to see a different perspective of this. I feel like there is a need for a different perspective with the Hanged Man. You've been waiting a while. Yeah, the Tower and the Three of Swords. I feel like there is a pretty dramatic ending. Either you are leaving or they are leaving. But you are. You're going to start a new life. You are going to rebuild. You are going to find the happiness, the healing that you need from this situation. You know that if you stay, it's just going to be more ho-hum. There's something else that you want. You have this honoring path. I feel like you know that there is something out there for you that you need to go and do. And that this person that you're dealing with is kind of, you know, perhaps an obstacle. They may not see your light. They may not understand why you want to leave, why you want to go do this, you know. 3, 2, 1, jump. Yeah. You're going in a new direction. This is the Fool card. This is, it's time to go. It's a number 1. And I think you know that. I think you know that. And I feel like this person might be making you feel guilty, especially if you have children involved. I keep coming back to that they may be making you feel guilty. They may be depressed. They may be depressed. And you may be concerned that if you leave, what will happen? You know, that's a difficult energy. I had a friend once that wanted to leave a marriage, and she needed to leave the marriage. And I say that because it was a toxic situation. But every time she was ready to go, then her ex-husband would suddenly be sick or need surgery or be really depressed, right? And, oh, you can't leave. It was really, really difficult. I think it took her a very long time to leave. Way too long. But she did finally leave, you know, because it was kind of like, okay, is there ever, sometimes I think we have to realize, is there ever a good time to leave? Now, I'm not saying that you can't do it with compassion, right? But depending on what your situation is, you know, sometimes we do have to realize that we have to make choices that are going to bring us onto our path of total joy and abundance. And I feel like there's not a lot of joy and abundance in this situation. How can I surrender even more at this moment? So let's see what this says. It is essential to have clear, strong intentions of what we desire, but it's equally important for us to detach from the outcome. It's time to surrender. Let the universe have some breathing room to work. Let go of the wheel and trust so deeply that your trust turns into gratitude for what you cannot see yet, but you know is coming. Know this, you are not alone. Your life has purpose, and the more you surrender, the more God can produce miracles in your life. I surrender. I accept all that I cannot change. I release the outcome, and I joyfully trust the process. And I feel like that is part of this, is that you are being called to trust the process. You know, with this judgment card, it's like having to answer the call for your honoring path, but also trust the process. That this is a difficult situation that you have to maneuver through, but that you know on the other side, once you get through this, that, you know, there are, what did it say? It says, let go of the wheel and trust, and have gratitude for what you cannot see yet, but you know is coming. And I feel like sometimes that's really difficult for us to get into that energy of realizing that there are great things on down the path, but to get there, we have to maneuver through something that is quite difficult. So Pisces, please, I mean, especially, and this was your advice, Queen, make sure that you are taking really good care of yourself. You know, making sure that you're making choices that are good for you, eating healthy, trying to get as much sleep as you can, and put your trust in the universe and in your spirit guides and, you know, loved ones, because you do. You have the Empress at the end. It does have, you know, that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow type of feeling. So I do wish you so much love and light in this situation and in all your situations. And if you have resonated with this, I'd really love to hear your story if you're willing to share in the comments below. That sometimes does help others on similar journeys. And I do wish you much love and light, and I hope to see you soon. Bye for now.